an online broker. Maybe you've heard the term, but you're not sure what it even is, let alone what it's actually doing for you. We're going to tackle those two key concepts in this video. So the best way to kind of go through this is just to use some pictures and kind of tell things from a story perspective. So we have you right here. So this is you. And I don't know, maybe you've watched some of my other videos. What is the stock market? How does the stock market work? And you're, you know what? I want to get involved. I would like to get involved in the stock market. But from my research, it sounds like I need an online broker. But why do I need an online broker? What exactly are they doing for me? And that's what I want to illustrate here. So you've made a decision that you want to get into the stock market. You want to actually buy some stock. Now, there are other markets besides the stock market, but the premise holds true for all of those. So if you want to do currencies or options or futures or something like that, all this pertains, but we'll just use stocks because this is the very traditional kind of beginner mindset is, hey, I want to get involved in the stock market. I want to buy some stocks. So you've come to that point and you are going to need an online broker. So there's no doubt about that. The next step here is definitely an online broker. And you can't get around that. And you want to get an online broker a discount. If you go through your small regional bank or something like that, the fees are going to be really crazy. And I'll explain where the fees are coming into play later. But just make sure this is, a discount. And all that takes is a quick search engine check of brokers. And I'll actually put a link below too about brokers and how to find them. And that'll get you started on the right path. So you can look at that link down below. But you're going to need an online broker, like I said, no way around it. So what is actually going on here? Well, the online broker works for you. And when you find a stock that you want or whatever, you're going to pretty much be the boss. You're going to be the boss and you're going to give an order. You're going to tell the online broker, you know what? Go and do this. Now, how am I defining this? What are these orders? Down below, I'll put another link, how to buy stocks, and I go over in detail each one of these orders that I'm talking about. So that's not the point of this video. I just want to show what an online broker is doing for you. But that's what's going on. You are the boss. You are giving them an order. You are telling them to go and do something and do it in a certain way. And the video down below, how to buy stocks, is going to explain that order. So you've given them the order. Now, the one thing that you do need to realize is you are the boss. So you're going to need to pay them, though. Because in order for them to provide you a service to go and do this for you, you're going to need to pay them. So this is where the fees and commissions come in. And this is always kind of one of the big things, with brokers, or I should say online brokers, is, well, what's the best fees out there? What are the best commissions? That is always changing. So I'm not going to sit here in this video and tell you to go use that broker. Because knowing my luck, as soon as I post this video, that broker will jack up the rates and they'll no longer be the best. So again, you can look at the link down below where I talk about some brokers, but that is something that you want to be very aware of. And I've talked about this in a lot of my other videos, how if you overpay from this step, you're really cutting yourself short. But again, those are all side items. Point of this is how exactly is an online broker working? So you have your online broker, which makes you the boss. You're giving them an order. In order to give them the order, though, you are going to need to pay them. So what they are essentially is, so here's a person. They got their tie on here. So here's their tie. They got their business pants on. They got some really nice shoes. Well, this broker's got one arm longer than the other, but this is the broker. And this is what you are paying them to do with the order. They are going out into the market where there is lots of people out there. There's other people like you and me. There can be hedge funds, there can be mutual funds, but the point is the market is filled with a lot of people. And because you've given them an order, you've told them to do something for you. In most cases, we'll just say you told them to buy you a stock. But there's a little bit more details. And like I said, that's where that video covers. But you told them, hey, go buy me a stock. So they're going to go out there with their suit and tie and all that stuff, and they're going to find you the best deal. They're going to talk to these people. Hey, I have a client. They want some stock. Do any of you want to sell me the stock? And they're going to do all the negotiating for you. They are going to handle the nitty-gritty, dirty stuff. And that's what a broker does. Eventually, this person is going to find somebody that is willing to meet the agreement of what you want from the buying perspective, and they're going to get you those shares. and then they're going to go and put the shares in your account. So they'll place in your account. And that would be the final step. When that's happened, hey, you have your shares. But to go from I want shares to getting shares in your account, you can't just go and do that on your own. If you are, I'm assuming it would be like super expensive and super complicated and a total waste of time when there's these discount online brokers out there. So from this point down to this point, you need a middleman, and the middleman is your online broker, and that's where this all happens. Now, in regards to this whole sequence here, though, this is all being done electronically. So there is not literally somebody that puts on their suit, you know, is polishing their shoes, and then literally goes out, starts knocking on doors, making phone calls. Nothing like that happens. This all happens electronically, and in most cases, that fast. Probably even faster than that, I can snap my fingers. I want my order, you click the button to submit the order, all this has happened. So again, this is just for visual representation. It'd be pretty cool though if like you had somebody that literally was in a suit and tie, Armani, they slicked their hair back, with gel, and they went out. But as cool as that may be, this is all being done electronically. But again, to go from I want stock to actually getting stock in your account, you need a middleman. Now you're the boss of the middleman, but because you're the boss and because they're providing you a service, you do have to pay, and then they're gonna go out there and find the best deal for you according to the orders that you give them. And that is all an online broker is doing. They are, they're playing the middleman, they're making the transaction, they're facilitating, that's the word I was looking for. They're facilitating the transaction. They're the ones going out there and getting dirty. Again, going out there, it's all being done electronically, and it's usually done in a very quick amount of time. So that's what's going on. That's why you need an online broker, and that's how it all functions, how it all flows. And this can be done when you're ready to sell those shares. Then the same thing just happens. You'll give them an order of kind of how you want these things to be sold, and then this whole sequence just repeats itself. Except now when they go out there, these people will no longer be sellers. These people would be buyers looking to buy shares so that they will help you sell them. But all electronically and all, in most cases, very, very quickly. So hopefully you found this helpful. Hopefully you now know why you need an online broker, what's the point, and what exactly an online broker is doing for you. As always, if you have more suggestions for these sorts of just kind of very beginner videos, I'm all ears. If I think a question is good enough and worthwhile, I'll definitely make a video. If not, I'll just answer you in the comment section below. But yeah, there's sometimes, or if I keep seeing the same question over and over again, that's usually why, or what's going to cause me to make a video. So definitely leave a question and I'll answer it. But if I start to see a pattern of the same thing, then that's usually when I kind of jump in and do a video on it. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you have a firm understanding of how exactly an online broker works and why you actually need an online broker.